Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am so excited for this video because we're going to be testing out a full face of new fall makeup launches. We've got the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Barely Basic palette, which is such a beautiful fall color story. I'm so excited for that. We've also got these Singe Beauty blushes, which I feel like are just giving all the fall vibes. I'm dying to test these out. We've got some new glosses from Finding Ferdinand, the new Bella Beaute Bar mascara, and a few other goodies. So let's just jump right on in. My dry skin is so excited for this product. Merit recently launched their Great Skin Priming Moisturizer, and I love the concept of a priming moisturizer. I really loved the Glossier one, but I felt like it was just breaking me out so much. I would get like really tiny little blackheads everywhere. I've tried a few primers along the way that have similar claims, and they all tend to just like clog my pores. So I'm hoping that this will do the job without that effect. I would say right off the bat, it feels lightweight. It feels more like a lotion. It does not feel super thick by any means, but it definitely feels soft on the skin. It feels hydrating. It's like really soft. I'm filming with natural light because I don't want to have my studio lights on. My AC is not working right now. They're gonna fix it on Monday, but I'm like sweating. It's like it's hot inside my house, but the light just went away. There's like a beautiful, glorious sunlight, and where did it go? This is the problem with natural light. I'm like, am I gonna wait out this cloud? This is not a super new product, but it is new to me, and I purchased it and then accidentally forgot about it. It ended up with all of my press-on nails. I don't know. This is the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint, and I got the shade Light 1. I swatched this in store, and I thought it looked beautiful. I'm a hoe for a skin tint. My personal favorite skin tint is the Natasha, but I wanted to give this a go. I like the packaging. We're just gonna, you know, throw it on. Part of me wants to try like blending this in with my fingers just to see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, do you see that glow? And the color is pretty perfect for my skin tone. Wait, okay, I know it's not blended in yet, but it is so dewy. I know that's in the name, but so many products say, oh, I'm dewy, I'm glowy, and I'm just like, on my dry skin, you are not. I also want to try it with a brush just to kind of compare. I might have gotten a little bit more coverage with my fingers, but oh my goodness. Definitely has like a makeup-y smell to it. That's okay. It is makeup, that's fine. Wow, I'm so mad at myself for forgetting that I purchased that, because I feel like that could have been a summer staple for me. But you know what? I'm gonna wear this in fall too. I don't care. It's so glowy. I feel like we can just stop the video now. Like I'm already 10 of 10 happy with how it turned out. I don't have any new concealers to try, but I just grabbed my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer because I had a feeling that the vibe of this product would go with the vibe of a dewy skin tint. This concealer is honestly underrated. I never hear anyone talking about it, and it's just a really beautiful glowy concealer that still has like a light amount of coverage. There's still a little something there, and I have the shade One Fair, so I'm just gonna kind of highlight underneath my eyes, you know, little spots where I get redness. I got a little something going on here, and then just dabbing that in with my F02 from Singe Beauty. You know the deal. That looks so pretty together, just flawless natural skin. I'm gonna lightly set my face with the Pat McGrath powder. I feel like I've been talking about this powder so much recently, and technically it's an under eye powder. It's not like marketed as being for your full face, but I really like using it everywhere, and I feel like it sets my makeup while still letting it be dewy. I'm so ready to move on to eyeshadow right now. I just cannot wait to dig into this palette, but I'm like, okay, let me just prep really quick. I'm gonna do my brows very fast with the Precisely My Brow Wax from Benefit. I don't know what that sound is. Do you hear that, Roman?
Yeah, I think that's the crickets.
Crickets? It's crickets? And just throw it through my brows. Anastasia eye primer. This is an untouched palette, so we are gonna swatch it really quickly. We've got OOTD. Ooh, that's so pretty. It looks like a really nice multi-chrome. You've got some green, some pink. super gorgeous, some yellow. We've got FYP, which is another really beautiful multi-chrome. This one kind of has some yellow and some orange and green. We've got Get Ready With Me. That's me right now, which has purple, blue, and green shifts. And then we've got DIY. That one's kind of got yellow and green, a little bit of teal kind of shifts happening. So this is definitely one of those rows where it looks very white, but really there's a lot happening. Oh my gosh, stunning. This palette is sold out right now, but Glaminatrix said that it would be restocking sometime in September. If I can get any more details for y'all, I will. That's all I really know. We've got Hashtag, which looks like a really pretty kind of mauve-y pink. We've got Viral. Oh my gosh. It's a beautiful bronze. So it's got like a green base and more of a copper flip to it. Engagement. Engagement is a really pretty green, super intense metallic. And I feel like these shades right here are reminding me of their Fairy Lights palette for sure. And then we've got Follow, kind of a little bit more of a champagne-y bronze. They are definitely not playing when it comes to the shimmers in this palette. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna wipe these off and then we'll swatch the mattes. I feel like these mattes just scream fall. So we've got Leggings, which is just a really soft kind of just a beige baby brown, I would say. Is that even a term? A baby brown. And then we've got Pumpkin Spice, obviously. Just like a little bit more of a warm, very light brown. We've got Scrunchy. Oh my gosh, I've got a shade in my palette named Scrunchy too. I love that. But this is just a very grungy green. And then we've got Girl Dinner, which is a pretty bright, pale beige. I would love to know, what is your favorite girl dinner? I think mine is like, if I have lunch meat and cheese, I'll throw that on a plate. And then if there's like some pickles, if I have any crackers, like basically like a little charcuterie board. If there's any fruit or veggies, I'll throw it on. And that's to me is like the ideal, like I'm by myself, this is the dinner I want to make. Okay, we've got the shade Like, which looks like a very beautiful, soft kind of dusty mauve. We've got Comment, which is a beautiful warm brown. Subscribe, another grungy green, just a little bit deeper than the previous one. And obviously Share, which is a beautiful cool tone brown. Love that. Glaminatrix does such fun neutral palettes. I feel like if you are a neutral indie lover, my top recommendations are Glaminatrix and Sydney Grace for sure. But Glaminatrix has more intense, like sparkly shimmers. I feel like their shimmer shades are on another level, and Sydney Grace is just a little bit better at having really beautiful metallic and satiny finishes. So it really depends on you and what you prefer, but moving on. The next row we've got here, we've got Holy Grail, which looks like the most beautiful, like berry plum matte. We've got Review. Okay, that's like a nice deep warm brown. Haul, a very grungy deep green, and Looks, which to me looks like a deep gray. Oh my gosh. Okay, Pigment. I feel like even the pinky swatches are slaying right now. That is so beautiful. There's so many looks I want to do with this, but I have already decided I'm going to stick to the warm tones a little bit more, just because the Singe Beauty blushes are a little bit on the warmer side and I really want to have a cohesive look. So I'm going to start off with this brown right here, Pumpkin Spice, and I'm just going to throw that through my crease. Are we feeling just like a classic warm smoky eye? Because I kind of am. I really wanted to wear a sweater for this video, y'all, but I just couldn't do it. Could not do it today. I was thinking of using this weekend to deep clean my house and then set up all of my fall decorations, because that's kind of my thing. I have to clean everything before I get to decorate because then it feels like a reward, but it is way too hot. I don't even want to put my fall candles on. I'm going to go into Comment next. So far it's blending really nice, but just going to throw that in my outer V. And then whatever's left over, I'll start bringing probably about halfway into my crease. She's cute. I am just gonna go into my previous brush and just go lightly over top of that, even though honestly it's already blending super, super beautiful. And then I'll probably go in with that same brush and go into the deep. My camera stopped recording, but I'm just adding a bit more depth to the outer V. I love that these are like warm, smoky neutral tones versus just like a super bright orange. I feel like that just has not been my vibe. I'm also going to use Review on my lower lash line, just on a very tiny pencil brush, buffing that out. This Rephr 03 is so soft and so tiny. Definitely one of the best under eye pencil brushes I've ever used. I'm very picky about my pencil brushes. I guess I really am sticking to the theme of the palette and being very basic by using like curated shades that were already put together versus, you know, just dipping wherever, but that's fine. I'm gonna go into this shade here and I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner. Really beautiful orange ship. This is the shade FYP. I'm also gonna bring that onto my lid just about a third of the way. Then we're gonna go into the shade Viral next. Okay, that one is not picking up as great with my brush. I'm like kind of really packing it on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's go in with the finger. Sometimes you just have to go in with the finger. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. I've even got my little fall nails on. That is very cute, very happy with that. We're gonna try out the new Beaute Bar mascara now. This is the Lush Lash Mascara, and it says that it's a universal mascara with a unique brush to lift, lengthen, and volumize every lash type for a lush look. Okay, we've just got like a soft nude packaging. It's kind of giving me Ilia. I wouldn't say it's like the most voluminous brush that I've seen, but it does look nice. So here's our before. See, right away I feel like it's gonna give me length more than volume. For one quick little coat right there, looks pretty good. I'm kind of comparing every mascara to the Lancome mascara right now, the Tarte Idol, just because I feel like that looks so pretty on my lashes, and it's got like a little bit of a wing to it almost. It just has a certain je ne sais quoi. But this definitely is adding some length. Most of the time, I'm just a one coat girly, so I'll probably leave it at that. We can do the lower lashes. It is finally time for the Singe Beauty Evocative Silk Blushes. So let's swatch all of them out first, and then we, and by we I mean I, can decide which one to try today, but I will definitely be using all of these in future videos. Don't you worry your heart about it. So we've got the shade Persistent Persimmon first here, which this is the one like I'm already kind of gravitating towards because it's just a beautiful, oh, I don't even want to, okay, I'm so excited. It's a beautiful orange. Okay, feels super smooth to the touch. And it's supposed to have just like a soft satiny finish, which I can definitely see. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of swatch it like this so you guys can see. She is very cute. She is fall. We've got Riveting Rhubarb, which is a really pretty, soft, warm pink. Again, these feel really smooth. Just a slightly satin finish. Just from swatching, it's like it's not matte, but it's not looking uber glow. Well, you know what? Oh, okay. I feel like I see the glow of this one more, but I don't know if it's just the way that I swatched it. That is beautiful. What the heck? Oh, I love it. I love it even more than the way that it looks in the pan. Now I don't know what to put on my cheeks. We've got Timid Tomato, but there's something about these two words together that just makes me want to speak in a British accent. Timid Tomato. It just feels right. I feel like this is just a beautiful kind of like sunburnt red kind of color. Okay. Here's what she looks like. Yeah, I feel like as I'm like buffing it into the skin, you can see that shine a little bit more. I am a huge fan of red blush, so I am all about that. We've got Risky Raisin. This is the deepest shade, and it's just this beautiful kind of rich brownie red. I do really want to try this out with a light hand. Not sure if I'll be able to get it to work for me or not. That is very pretty. You know what? I don't care. I don't even have anywhere to be. We're gonna try both of these blushes on. We're gonna do orange on one side and pink on the other. I need to try them right now. So starting off with Persistent Persimmon, I'm going in with the F03 from Singe. And I'm just gonna throw that on my cheeks. Okay, so it's looking very pigmented. Let's see if we can just kind of buff it out. I wasn't sure for a second there. I was like, is it sticking to my skin? Because I do have really dewy skin right now. But it actually is blending out so beautifully. Hopefully you can see it has that like just nice dewy finish to it. Now for Riveting Rhubarb. Just throwing that on. You can see like it looks really, really intense to begin with, but then it is buffing out beautifully. I feel like if you prefer more of a soft wash of color, the Rephr 05 might be more up my alley, just depending. Okay, wait. That looks so pretty. Okay. I love that soft satiny finish to it. And you guys know I love pink blush. This is a little bit warmer than the pinks I typically go for, but I feel like it's a good transition for fall. Like, this is my kind of fall blush. I would be curious to know if you prefer the orange or the pink with this look, but I mean, hopefully you can see that just blended like an absolute dream. Okay, Angie, I see you. Last but certainly not least, we've got 3 new lip glosses from Finding Ferdinand. These just arrived at my doorstep, so I am super excited to try them out. We've got the shade, ooh, that is tiny. This is Rooftop, and I did already swatch these out for a little reel, but it just is a really beautiful kind of sheer, slightly warm, sparkly gloss. I don't think it has any scent to it, which I love when they scent their products because they have really good scents. But I also have the shade Sunset, which looks like such a beautiful, rich orange. It is a little bit more on the sheer side, so it's definitely much softer than what you see in the tube, but that looks beautiful. Love this packaging too, the gold accents. And then last but not least, we've got this beautiful brown, and this one is called Downtown. When I was swatching these earlier, my son said this was his favorite shade. Just looks like that. And that one, I would say, is not super sheer. I wouldn't say like, damn, that's an opaque gloss by any means, but it's kind of like right in the middle. And this is the only one that seems to be a little bit more on the sparkly side. These two seem to be more satiny. You already know, let's lip swatch all of them because I want you to be able to see. You got Rooftop, which is just going to be like a very natural shiny lip, but it's definitely not like super glittery by any means. It's just, it's pretty. Going into Sunset. Ooh, that's pretty. These two products together are kind of a vibe. I just realized I already told you last but not least, and I have something else to try in just a moment, so don't click out of the video just yet. Now for Downtown. Ooh, that's my favorite for sure. I feel like it is just the most effortless, glossy fall lip. Okay, maybe I do want to burn those fall candles. I think this might actually be a summer launch, but I just wanted to go ahead and try it really quick. I received the Urban Decay All Night Long Lasting Setting Spray with hyaluronic acid, watermelon, fruit extract, and I figured I would give it a try. The PR box for this had so many bouncy balls in it. It was like, what is one person supposed to do with this many bouncy balls? But then they sent the PR box again, and now I have double the amount of bouncy balls. Part of me was thinking of doing like a tiny little basket with bouncy balls for my trick-or-treaters this year because there's so many and they're green and pink, so it might be just like, you know, take whatever. I also saw Makeup Molly show that she'll like take some of her extra PR and do like a little trick-or-treater basket for moms. and like do like lip glosses and stuff. And I thought that was so cute. I really want to go through things and set aside a little basket for that. But anyways, Halloween is like forever away. Let me chill out. The smell is horrific. It's just the most artificial, sweet, sticky watermelon smell I've ever smelled. I don't know if I can get past that. It's just lingering. I just noticed the cutest thing. The scrunchie I was wearing literally matches the shade scrunchie in the palette. I didn't even plan that. Let's do some final thoughts on everything I tried today. The MAC Dewy Skin Tint is so beautiful. I am already such a fan. Like, I feel like my skin is just glowing. It has like a light amount of coverage to it, and I just feel like it's gonna be one of those products I just throw on every day and I'm just happy with. I'm curious to kind of do a side-by-side comparison of this to the Danessa Myricks, because that has been my long-standing favorite, and I just want to wear like half and half and like wear it throughout the day, use the same exact products on top of it, and see what I end up preferring. But this finish, if you've been looking for a truly luscious dewy skin tint, this is delivering. The priming moisturizer from Merit does feel nice, but I feel like this is one of those products I'm just gonna have to keep using long term and let you know how I feel. But I did feel like it was a good base for the skin tint. Nothing looked patchy, my skin looks hydrated. So overall, good thoughts so far, but I will keep you updated. The Barely Basic palette is so beautiful. I love the look, and I feel like if you just have been craving a classic fall palette with some really special shimmers, this is so nice. I love the mattes that were chosen. I feel like there's some really good transitions. You've got some beautiful depth. You've got some really light inner corner type shades, and then just sparkles galore. So I'm very happy with this. And like I said, these shades right here, if you tried their little Fairy Lights palette, it was like a 6-pan palette they came out with for Christmas last year or for holidays. That was so beautiful. Definitely a favorite of mine. And this feels like the same formula. Like, this is gonna end up being one of my favorite fall palettes. The Bella Beaute Bar mascara, I think it looks nice. I will keep testing it out because it's already open. I will keep giving it a go. I think it's giving very long lashes, but I prefer volume over length. So I don't know that this is my perfect mascara, but I think it could be, just depending on your personal preference. Like, it's definitely not bad by any means. As far as the glosses go, these are really beautiful, but my favorite is Downtown, the one I'm wearing right now. I mean, all of them feel good, they look good, cute colors, but this is just, it's that grungy fall lip for me without having to wear a lipstick. The Singe Beauty blushes, when I first applied these, I was a little nervous for a second because it was like, bam, pigment, but they blended so beautifully. Even though I've got 2 different blush shades going on right now, I don't care. I still feel like my blush looks flawless, and this pink is doing something to me 100%. So I feel like this was a very successful, no, this stinky guy. I think I'm gonna give this to my little sister. I think she will appreciate this, but for me, I'm gagging. Alrighty, y'all, that was everything. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.